Hello everybody, what is up? Prof here. As you can see today we got another Ross find. This time we got the memorable Saga, Uzumaki Naruto. So this one's specifically from Shippuden when he went to go fight Pain. So yeah, I saw this on the shelf and definitely looked pretty awesome, so definitely excited to unbox and check it out. So yeah, we're going to do our usual where we go ahead, take a look around the box, unbox it, put it together if it needs to be put together, which I'm assuming this one should, but we'll have to see. And yeah, we'll have to take a look at the figure itself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so here we are with the figure itself right here. As you can see, we got Naruto, of course, right here on the front. Definitely looking pretty cool. Yeah, this is right after he just learned the Toad Sage art. Of course, we got a little close-up on the side right here, our usual text on the back, and of course on this side we got a little bit more of a, you can see kind of the more details of the figure, which looks cool because, yeah, it looks like you got a bit more of the burst effects right here. And of course we got our Ross price tag, which is, yeah, they've been kind of creeping up in price, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, and of course the bottom's just a plain text. So let's get our usual unboxing knife, and of course we got our 3 things of tape on the sides right here. We'll go ahead and open up. Of course, we got our usual, I don't know, one of these times I gotta actually go to and see. I'm assuming they just go to their usual websites for advertising and all that. So yeah, so go ahead and get the cardboard. Let's like this will be in multiple pieces. Cause yeah, we got, actually it's not a bad size for this, to be honest. So see, this one is just, okay, so it's not a part, it's just bubble wrap. Of course, we got the, looks like his upper body right here. Go ahead and open this up. So you can see, you got, yeah, his coat. This looks pretty cool. And of course, next we got, actually a few pieces right here. We got his legs, so that, of course, will attach right here. You see, almost got it. And of course, we have his head. Oops, almost put that down without actually getting the headpiece out. So yeah, that will, of course, attach up here. And as you can see, get a close-up right there. Definitely looks pretty cool. That's his angry face, of course, for very good reasons. But yeah, also you can see definitely the cool little markings on the side from his Toad Sage art. So definitely really cool looking. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get the rest. I think we got one more arm right here. So yeah, that will go just right over here, and I believe he should have a Rasengan somewhere. But yeah, so we got the full figure looking right here, so definitely pretty cool. But let's go ahead and get the base. Yeah, I got a few more pieces over here. So first off, so yeah, this will be the scroll that he has, which, you know, Jiraiya Sensei usually carried around. So that will just go right on the back over here. So definitely pretty cool. Just like that. So yeah, definitely, like I said, this one definitely caught my eye. I was like, okay, I gotta get this one because it's pretty cool looking Naruto figure. And of course, we got the stand, which is actually a fairly good size. So this one's actually looks like that, which honestly, these ones are kind of, they're technically on the smaller side, but this one actually has a good amount of heft to it. So our character will go right onto here. Got one peg that goes in there, second one goes right there, so that way his hands right there on the Rasengan. So honestly, a really cool looking kit. Like I said, for 20 bucks, not too bad, honestly. Like I said, yeah, I have a lot more Dragon Ball and other anime, but yeah, I definitely am trying to collect a little bit more Naruto figures because, yeah, they're definitely really cool looking. Alright, so that's about it for our unboxing right here. Like I said, definitely, like I said, for 20 bucks, this is a pretty cool looking figure. I love the details, especially on like the effects right here with his Rasengan and everything. So, like I said, definitely pretty happy with this figure. I have been noticing though, like I said, Ross prices have been creeping up a little bit because I don't know if anybody remembers, but when these first started appearing at Ross, they were only like $14.99. So back then, these were extremely good deal. Like I said, these were like pretty good to come by because you can get good anime figures for a fairly cheap price. So then later on, once they started getting more popular, they kind of crept up to $16.99. Then now they're at $19.99. I've seen some as high as $21.99. So they're slowly almost creeping up to being retail value. Because this one right here says the comparable value is supposedly $32, but going off a quick I just looked it up on Amazon before and it was like $27. So yeah, it's definitely, like I said, it's definitely still cheaper. But like I said, they're still kind of slowly creeping up. Like there's some figures that averagely go for $24.99, and then yeah, they're kind of selling them there for $19.99. So it's like, yeah, it's cheaper, but yeah, it's still kind of slowly creeping up. So hoping they don't keep increasing the price, because the whole reason the going for Ross for these anime finds was because yeah, they're cheap deals and they're good prices and everything. But like I said, we'll see. All in all, like I said, I'm pretty happy with this figure right here because it was a good deal for only $19.99. But yeah, so if you guys have been going to Ross to look for anime figures and you found some pretty cool ones, let me know in the comment section below so I can know which ones to look out for. There's still a couple I wanted. There's a Kakashi one from like this art contest one I want to get because I have the Naruto and Jiraiya Sensei one, so I want to eventually get Kakashi for it as well. But we'll see if I happen to come across a Ross that actually has those. But all in all, if you guys are new here, consider subscribing to the channel because we do a lot of unboxings, we do reviews for Figurized standard model kits as well as Gunpla, and of course we also do our Let's Plays. We're doing Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion for our main game, and then on off weeks we'll go ahead and do some like retro stuff from either PlayStation 3 or PS2 era. Eventually got to mix in some GameCube in there, but yeah. So, if you guys think any of that sounds interesting, maybe subscribe to the channel. But if you guys like this video, hit that like button. But, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.